This is Aaron Wallace, CEO of Balance Your Fitness, and I'm here to talk to you today about how we can improve our golf performance and understanding a little bit more about our swing mechanics, so that way we can come up with a more consistent swing more often and be able to go and enjoy a little bit more with our time coming up. Now that it's starting to get towards spring, the weather's starting to warm up a little bit, we want to be able to go and start enjoying a little bit more of our favorite pastime outside. So when we talk about going and understanding swing mechanics, last time we did a video here, we talked a little bit about how our posture can affect how well we can turn and how much distance we can have on our swing. The thing we're going to talk about today, though, is we're going to talk a little bit about how the stability of our lower body actually affects our swing mechanics and how we can go and improve those with very simple exercises that you can do right at home. So what we're going to talk about is understanding when we take our club back. We're going to address posture and taking our club back in the start of our swing. One of the things that will happen is as we turn our body, so say I'm a right-handed golfer, so I'm going to demonstrate this as a right-handed golfer, is we're going to go ahead and take the club back, and then what happens is that as we turn, we are basically what are called setting ourselves on the right leg. A lot of female golfers or inexperienced golfers as well, guys, and I'll see guys do this all the time as well, is that as we take the club back, the momentum of taking the club back shifts our weight outside of our foot. So what happens is that my weight shifts to the outside of my right foot if I'm a right-handed golfer, or my left foot if I'm a left-handed golfer. My weight will shift to the outside as I take my club back. That's going to alter, again, that's more movement of our body. It's going to be able to, it's going to make it much more difficult to get a solid impact when we try to bring the club back down for our downswing. So what we want to be able to understand is, as we turn, the strength of where that actually comes from to stay stable, and we want to keep our weight when we go through our backswing on the inside of that right foot for a right-handed golfer. So we don't want to let this foot kind of roll, the weight roll to the outside of our right leg as we take the backswing back. So once we're in this position and I've got my shoulders fully turned, my weight's going to be loaded on the inside of my right foot. So that's very important. So one of the things that's going to be very important to make sure is we keep that stable on our full swing. If we think about that now, you think about, wow, I just have to strengthen my right leg. A lot of times also you're going to be different shots that you're going to need to actually, where as a right-handed golfer you're going to be working a lot on your left leg. So if you've ever taken lessons or you've worked with a swing coach on your wedge shots, so having a consistent wedge shot, so like a quarter or a half swing with a wedge, you're actually going to be putting most of your weight and not shifting your weight actually back to your right leg. So it's almost like you're standing on your left foot while you're taking the club back for the shot. So it's very important that we actually go and learn how to stabilize each of our hips and each of our legs get stronger. So a great exercise to be able to work on that is actually being able to go and starting off with balancing on one leg and then progressing into the squat pattern as we do that. So if I were to stand on my right foot, what I'm actually doing now is I'm working the entire chain of muscles down our leg that actually work on preventing the knee and the hip from moving inwards or outwards, so keeping it stable. So I would just go ahead and stand on my leg and I can bring my left leg up. If that's too hard, you can start off by just letting your toes sit on the ground. But as you get stronger, you can go ahead and lift the leg up and be able to balance. Again, as some of the older, if we're a little bit older and our balance isn't quite as good, you can start off by just having your toe on the ground or having your hands on a stable object, you know, like a kitchen counter or something like that. And then we can then progress to doing a squat pattern where we're then going ahead and sticking our butt out, bending forward, bending the knee, and standing up and squatting. Squat down and come up, keeping your knee in line with the middle of your foot. So we want to imagine like we keep our kneecap in line with our second toe, so we're not letting our knee dive in or pull out. So we're keeping the knee right where it should be when we're taking our backswing. So our our knee should be right in line with that second toe in our backswing with the weight on the inside part of our leg. And you can then go ahead and repeat that on your left foot. And being able to go and strengthen the hips, your glutes, your quads, your hamstrings, your balance in this way, will be able to go and help improve your stability throughout the swing process, and especially not just help you off the tee, but also help you with your accuracy, your consistency throughout using the shots that are about 50 yards and in, which as most golfers know, that's where most of your shots are taken, 50 yards and in, with your pitching wedges. And all those short shots, you want to get nice and close to the hole. That's what lowers our scores much more significantly. So again, we want to be able to go ahead and do as is doing a single leg squat, standing on one foot, sticking our butt out, trying to keep our chest up, okay? Pressing up and keeping the knee in line with the second toe. And again, repeating with both sides, because even if you're a right-handed or a left-handed golfer, you're going to want to be strong with both sides, because different shots are going to require stability with different muscles. So like versus the long drives versus our wedge shots. So that's going to be it for our tip for the golf performance for the day. I also wanted to let you know that if you guys missed the Life in Balance seminar, all the video of the Life in Balance seminars are now posted on our YouTube channel. And I also wanted to go and introduce a new facet, interactive facet to these videos each week. I'm going to be asking for viewer submissions and comments on the videos, and also suggestions and questions for upcoming videos. So if you guys have a question on how to improve your golf game, or how to lose weight or get out of pain, or general health and lifestyle questions, go ahead and submit them either on the comments section of the videos, or on our Facebook page, or on our email at info@balanceyourfitness.com. So that way, I'll take the best questions and put them on the videos, and so that way we can be able to go and answer your own specific health and wellness and lifestyle questions. So this has been Aaron Wallace, CEO of Balance Your Fitness. I look forward to talking with you next week, and remember to live your life in balance.